The fireplace is crackling, your heart is pouring. The smell of cinnamon in the air, but wait. Who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover back up. My darling. Hey everybody, I'm TheSuspiciousMinion, and we are back with the final episode of Hooked on You. I'm going to finish this game today. I am. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull off your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach you. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate to watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You are going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew out his agent. But before they walk you over to your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Yeah, like murder. Murder and making out. Yeah, that sounds like my two basic impulses. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect, so don't tell anybody I told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around, constipated looking. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer that isn't into you. Relationships are a two-way street, and if you don't have the green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That honestly doesn't sound too bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. These are killers, and there are survivors. I'm afraid we can't say anymore. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around, constipated again. Well, I've seen sparks flying between you and the Huntress. I saw her writing whittling a little figurine of you last night while everybody was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but that's too bad. We're on a schedule. This is it. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomers to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares, Michael? Who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, that flower thing, the thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. There's such a cliche thing at this point. Well, that's good because I tried to pick a rose and I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. What? Beautiful. You've done a good job, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hoped I'd save some of those for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Michael, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with? I don't even have to let you finish. It's going with my Huntress bae. You turned to Huntress. She never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her. In the light morning breeze, a seagull lands on her shoulders, like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She is. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save it for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think that there's a future between our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place by your side. And she stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll be right here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors. Not really getting to participate, even though survivors matter too. Well, you're off and have a grand old time. Yep. Just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelating misery, but have a blast. I mean, if Michaela was here, I'd go for her over Huntress any day. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress.
Hey, Judy's.
Oh, the ocean's here too.
Did you know I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies?
That pesky ocean always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. Yeah, I can totally pick you up and carry you to safety. You both sit down at the beautiful set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I feel extremely sick. And Trickster replaced all the island drama mines with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get out here? Weren't they just on the beach counseling the rejected killers? Are there more than two of them? You motion over to one of them. We'll both take a screwdriver. Hold the juice. We'll both take a screwdriver. Hold the orange juice. Oh, yes. Hey, can you play this particular song for us to set the mood? He hands Dwight a piece of paper with a song written on it. Sure, I thought Trapper has it, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl records. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo. The boat rocks as the rhythm of the song. The eerie melody mood is quiet, romantic. Breakfast has been served. Has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch the Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your fleshy poured flute of straight vodka into the pristine deck. The Trapper, he's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn it, both of you! The chairs you are sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Aye, Captain. Can you drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but the call of seagulls and the ominous shadow of a creature looking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made that mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Yeah, no other reason. Here you go. Oh, I love it! It's perfect! Are you sure about that? It certainly was a choice. You both laughed. You tossed the mask off the yacht. No! Good call. The whole time I was making it, I was like, this is too weird. No amount of blood is ever gonna make it look cool. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Oh, it's happening! It's happening! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer?
What do you care if they suffered?
Get back in the ocean. Ocean, stop backseat omnificent narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak at as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. All alone in the cabin. What to do? Tidy up. Clean up, everybody. Do your share. You half expected a flock of adorable birds and cute little mice to come sprinting in to help you, but they don't, because this isn't some fantasy. This is gritty. This is real. Plus, I'm pretty sure she killed all the adorable birds and little creatures and mice. So you putter around the room by yourself, organizing your various trinkets. Old bottles over here, discarded vintage doll parts over there. Various keys that don't open anything in particular. Doesn't she have a drawer filled with these? Everyone has a drawer. Then you lay a blanket down in front of the fireplace for no reason at all. You're certainly not imagining all the naughty things that could go down on this blanket. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She waves a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's going to be more going on here? You nod like an idiot. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with this symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking up any of the objects. Someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might just work. What do you say? Will you help me? Kind of want to vibe in this moment, but yeah, I'll help. A globe-trotting treasure hunter on the level of Nicolas Cage's masterpiece. You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You know, when the other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. It feels good to have a quest. Thrilling, actually. But the best part of you just wondering how quickly you can get through this is to impress the Huntress. Soon she'll take you into her yoked arms, and you'll swoon. Your children crush on Popeye. Your childhood crush on Popeye is more than making sense now. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one should we investigate? I want to check out the Cosmic Dump. Wraith's Cosmic Dump. Yeah. You've arrived at Wraith's Oddball Hangout Zone. You immediately understand why they call it a Cosmic Dump. They bring me obs. It's as if they are items and elements from all over the universe in one space. Also, it's a damn mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm going to hunt us some lunch while you find the object. How long have you been there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for the existential crisis today. Huntress and I are totally going to get it on soon. I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith here you were dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Holy smokes! Is that... Sorry, I actually have no idea what it is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island. Where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obtained, not to mention by name, hangout place, party in Hollywood, celebs, and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not all. Zoom in over there. Oh! Is that the ghost face? I said not to name them. Oh, geez. Now we're going to have to clear up the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, it just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. Well, if you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was looking for answers, but occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's why the thing you're looking for, I can't actually find. So, good luck, I guess. Oh, it's a mini game. I haven't seen one of those before in the past 10 seconds. All right, ready. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and pick them up. You found it, so shiny. I knew I could count on you. And saying something. And that's saying something because I literally never could count on anybody in any traditional system of numbers. No, I literally never learned to count in any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like the Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over her mask or under? Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to Highlight. There are 4 killers who have stolen. Okay, so now we gotta pick out the next one. So we're gonna investigate Lighthouse. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? You're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty, right? Finally. A good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like this from standing still. Well, you already know how I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Um, get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and runs it down the outside of your eyes. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everybody. So, shall we go? Yeah, let's do this! Inside the White House is dark, so you can barely see a step in front of you, but that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs of practicing to go. However, something about this gloomy place really weirding you out and messes with your otherwise happy, horny attitude. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse, before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth, I mean unending depression. You're probably here for one of your shiny precious things that I stole. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find the shiny thing. Anything to brighten up. Oh, sorry. Let's find your shiny thing, Huntress. I'm gonna brighten up that smile. Don't miss the treasure. I'm ready. Not bad. Not bad. I missed it completely. I gotta hit it. Not bad. You win some, you lose some. You lose some, you steal some. Quick, grab the damn thing. Let's go. We get it either way. Shiny thing you found is a bottle opener. Really? This fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. Hey, no. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine. Okay, so now we gotta find the other killers. Skip, 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 skip. Who should go to next? I want to save Trickster for last. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Due to the whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways are filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. Through the forest or underground tunnel. Underground tunnel! Underground tunnels? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That being said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. Nobody needs to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die, but you're not going to die, are you? I hope not. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you manage to make your way along distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty bears, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not afraid at all? Well, I just stepped in some poop, so that's okay. But who am me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there in some of the nicest, damp, seemingly abandoned tunnels that I've ever walked through. Look at all the lights. Inspired by the Huntress' bravery, you dig deep inside of yourself and summon some courage of your own, which is good because you're going to need it if you're going to head through the very murky-looking passageway ahead. Yeah. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder how deep does this pool of shiny water go. Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust into the darkness, you see the trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old noir film. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of the way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless you were looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How unexpected. How playful. How about you just play it? Find the Huntress' shiny lost thing. Peel them eyes. You're on the hunt now. Alright, here we go. Perfect. 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 Not bad. Perfect. You did it. You found my... Oh, hell yeah. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so glad I could kiss you right now. But I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's over there in the shadows watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Michael. Let's hurry to the next place. Oh, we found a shiny pen. You found Huntress' shiny thing, and well, it's a regular old pen, but we don't need to point that out. She's happy, and that's all that matters. That's not yours. The dog was chewing on my wrist brace. Alright, last one. One I didn't want to go to. You've arrived at the Trickster stage, but there's no one here. Not the Trickster, not an audience, not nobody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once stayed here. The mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show. Live long friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. My concerts are always full of an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometime. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic music. Trickster, I've never actually listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has been there, done that before. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress' shiny, mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way to hush my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it, because it's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thamaging is on the way. Trickster back away from the stage and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy was just wow. If I weren't so strong and stable, I'd have swooned off my feet. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find my shiny thing, champion. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Not bad. You did it. Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny and natural, Hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them so that their meat doesn't spoil. What? Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. I have one too. From the beginning. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see all the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. You got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Boom. Still got it. We make a pretty good team, don't you and I? What can I say? I appreciate your fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we can head back inside. And your collection is certainly other special gifts that I've been meaning to give you. Special gift is shiny. I suppose it could be, if you oil it up enough. I'm going to be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it managed to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice you've got other things on your mind, like Pokemon cards. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door, minds elsewhere. Neither of you realize that the door was wide open You were incredible. Every time you found one of those objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hand. Is there anything that I can't find? The fireplace is crackling. Your heart is pouring. The smell of cinnamon in the air. But wait. Who is that? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover back up. My darling. An old Russian woman. I got to do the Russian accent. I forgot. An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits her hands by the fire. She turns to you. Oh no. She turns to you. And you're shook to see that she appears to come with a completely different from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here in this beach retreat. Without thinking, you burst out. What an honor. What an honor, it's you! I can't believe this. You're the Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? A glass of vodka? A hatchet for revenge on an elk who slayed you? Oh no, my child. Oh no, my child. I am quite content. Just happy to know that my little darling is taken care of. Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mother. What? Hey, Huntress, do you feel like your dear mama is coming to interrupt your date? Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. I was kind of hoping to bang. But okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Of course it's okay. I give great parent. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now. I'm in it. I wish I was in it. I'm ready to meet your mother. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, I mean, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea. Did you know? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink the tea, the air becomes warm around you. The Huntress and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls over some tiny, whiny pictures of the Huntress in black and white, holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead stare in her eye. My bad, my reading is bad today. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind, but it's lovely. It's a lovely time. Almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hell mound. Look, that's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach, and stares in the middle of the distance. She murmurs some sound as if she's reliving the moment that she was skewered by an elk. Very grim. I'd like to thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my hair? That means bunny, but I guess you already knew that, didn't you? Or by now you've gotten your translator app ready. Keep her safe. Start a family together. All that's on my mind is family. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half a dozen at least. Humbling side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you as she reaches around into her bloodied coat and pulls out a handkerchief with flowers on it. For you, the one worthy of my honor. Use it to clean your hatchet of Visker. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells like spices. I'll take good care of it. You point to the Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama which is no easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from the Ghost Girl's Black Lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into watch your stuff, but yeah, Black Lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life if you're still here and willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back. I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old lying over her mother's dead body. I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. You share a meaningful look with the mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress all alone again. Yeah. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. Never alone for too long, huh? It's time for the dramatic scene between the two lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance? What? You and Huntress, it's daylight again. You and Huntress stand holding hands, facing the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely, they're kind of perverts. Hey, I've never really loved hanging out. I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for what? Oh my god, okay, I'm ready for this. It's time for you to call me by my real name like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh yes, of course I will. I think Anna's a beautiful name and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Michael, do you know what I'd like to do right now? With you beneath the moonlight? During the day? I'm feeling close to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather be doing right now. She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools, will you? Sure, yeah, absolutely, I'm down with that. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. It's a gruesome scene as you and the Huntress go to town on these two innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. They were watching us. They've interrupted us multiple times. We have to cut them up into little pieces and then bury them somewhere in the woods. It's okay. Claudette, we were being forced to help you. I can't hear you, hun. On account of the coagulating blood in your mouth. Once you've made quite the mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with magic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of the beachwear and into a little, less. I thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every curve of every muscle in her bod. Yeah, that's a lot of muscle. You follow her, disrobed for the very first time since waking up on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's going to keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitation, sure. Tiger maulings, love it, dude. Crushing other dudes in a car crusher, gotta have it. But hanky panky, I can't handle that. I'll leave you horny kids alone. Je ne mors. Oui, c'est bien. What? Just because a hunter speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I thought it was French. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now to give you two a little time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, get back to it. Post doing it. If you and the Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire, everything is just so perfect. Oh, we did it? You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down from beyond. Then you realize that's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that, and and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door of the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh God. A severed arm crawls its way through the doorway, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've walked right into a scene from a horror film, from Evil Dead, actually. As soon as people have sex, they die. No. Not when I'm around! Huntress pulls out a hatchet out of nowhere. Was that in your bed the whole time? The wriggling torsos of Clyde and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start to pull themselves back together. No way. What the hell? Indeed, my friend. You thought that this island would let us die permanently? Have you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we have to get the final scene, decision together. Claudette and Dwight lead you to the Huntresses, and the Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of, laundry detergent. Freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent and start circulating that around. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks discussing a broken woman from the spirit. Disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange, wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No immediately threat of terror from the trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified.
Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all the way out without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am?
A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as soon as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirping in their teeth, the grass rustling, the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all around the fire pit, watching the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstances is agonizing. You're telling me? Stick to the strip, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about our newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart could ever long for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment, then steps forward. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together, have a family bustling with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family at home. In a matter of a few days, you've gone from being completely alone to being at the start of a clan of warriors. Did not see that coming. Wraith starts to slowly clap and no one joins in. Whatever, love is a concept made up by greeting card industries. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you, it's the trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Michael. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up, and then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. I love you too. And I love you too, Huntress. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as the Huntress embraces you. Is this what you've been missing their whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains? Who won't take off her bunny mask, even during intimate times? Yes. 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset, a picture of your life together. Happiness is real. Huntress lifts her mask, and you finally lays eyes on her beautiful, breathtaking nature. You know the cabin I grew up in doesn't have any amenities that my luxurious beef house now has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in a river, running through the bushes. While telling you this, the Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase the Huntress in the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. That's it? We're done? We did it? We got our Huntress Bay. I'm gonna see if there's anything after the credits. Oh, there we go. Alright, guess that's the end of that. That was great. A little long, but it was great. I enjoyed it. Can't believe we're finally done and we ended up with our Huntress Bay. Do I want to replay it and go after Spirit? Somewhat. Remember, guys, like, share, subscribe. Follow me. Follow me on TikTok. Keep on being suspicious. I will see you guys in the next one.